Hi yogis, welcome to my channel. Today I've put together a really short stretch for your hips, low back. Don't need any props, you don't even really need a yoga mat, just a space to stretch. So we're going to start on our backs in what is called recline butterfly. So soles of the feet will come together and knees will drop down towards the earth. Your choice where you put the hands. You could rest them somewhere on the body that feels comfortable or down alongside the body on the floor. Starting to connect with our breath here. Deepening our inhale through the nose and elongating our exhales out of the nose or mouth, whichever feels better for you. Try to relax the muscles in the groin. Let gravity draw the knees closer to the ground. We'll take one more breath here, deep inhale. On the exhale, contract the core a little. Put the hands on the outside of the knees. Knees come in together and then pull the knees into the chest. Taking any movement here so you can widen the knees, maybe a little happy baby here, grabbing the toes or outer edges of the feet, soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Can rock back and forth on the spine. Extend into one leg and then the other. Try to keep your spine flat on the ground here. We'll go ahead and release that. Knees back into the chest. Let's keep the left knee hugged in and extend the right leg long. So extending out through that right heel. Left knee draws in towards the chest. Taking some movement with that left knee, drawing some circles, lubricating the hip joint. Keep your breath long here. And then we'll extend that left leg up towards the sky. Hands will come behind the thigh. If it's too much for the low back, bend the right knee, sole of the foot to the ground. Otherwise, keep the right leg extended and roll that left ankle. Point and flex the foot. Noticing the calf, the ankle. Shoulders are relaxed here. And then we'll go ahead and bend into the right knee if it's not already, coming into reclined pigeon pose. So left ankle will come over to the right thigh, either keeping the right sole of the foot down on the mat or picking up the right thigh, interlacing fingers behind the thigh or in front of the shin. If you notice your shoulders coming up off the mat, drop the sole of the foot down. Big breath into that outer hip. Sigh it out. Gently we'll lower the right foot down. If it's not already, extend the left leg long, shake it out. And we'll switch sides. So right knee will draw in towards our chest, left leg extends long, or keep the left sole of the foot down on the mat with the knee bent if there's any pinching in the low back. Extend out through the left heel. Try to bring that right knee in closer to the chest. Maybe taking those little circles here with the hip. Think about drawing circles on the ceiling with your knee. However big or small. Lubricating that right hip joint. When you feel that's complete, extend your right leg up towards the sky, interlace the fingers behind the thigh, point and flex the foot, roll the ankle out, relax the shoulders. We'll move into reclined pigeon. So if the left knee isn't bent, we'll bend into the knee. Right ankle comes across to the thigh. Either keep the left sole of the foot down or pick up the left thigh, interlacing the fingers behind the thigh or in front of the left shin. Depends on the flexibility in your hips, where you'll be. A big breath into that outer right hip. Sigh it out. We'll drop down the left sole of the foot, extend the right leg, shake it out. And extend both legs nice and long. We'll go ahead and set up for our bridges. So soles of the feet under the knees, arms extend long alongside the body, palms down. Curl the tailbone in, push the hips up towards the sky. Engage the inner thighs in towards each other so the knees aren't splaying out. And then we'll hover down a few inches above the mat and then push back up. So lowering the hips and then hips up towards sky using your quads and your glutes. Lower it down to hover. And let's rest it down. Pull the knees into the chest. A little rock back and forth. Stretching out the low back here. Let's take another happy baby, noticing the difference only a few minutes later. So grabbing the big toes with your peace fingers or the outer edges of your feet. One breath in. Exhale to release. Let's bring the feet mat width apart. Let the knees knock into each other. Hands rest on the tummy. Focusing inward once more. Close the eyes. Focus on your breath in, breath out. And let the body completely relax. Last big breath in. Sigh it out. Let's bring the knees in towards the chest. Bring the hands behind the thighs. We'll take a little rock and roll the length of the spine to come up into a seat to finish our class here. So sitting in easy seat as I am, or maybe up on the shins. Root down through the sits bones. Lift up through the spine. Inhale, arms up. Palms overhead. Exhale down to heart center. Close the eyes. Notice how you feel now. And a bow in towards your fingertips, thanking your body for all it does for you. Namaste.